whenever we get on unfamiliar trails, there's always like a couple of ways you can go, and you never know which. Honestly, I hate to keep saying it, but if you hike, all trails is the way to go, because they have maps for every trail. So you can actually just open the app and it'll tell you that this was the one we have to go along. So that's good. So far it's just kind of like this scrubby stuff on this hike, but it's today is November 2nd, I think, Wednesday. So look at it. It's beautiful, clear, beautiful day. I'm just in a light sweatshirt, just in a sweater, no coats on. That's the way it's got to be. But since I had all this time to kill in between they do an injection and then they do some images and then they bring you back, I thought, well, we'll go on a little hike. We'll get a couple things at Costco. And by that time, it should be time to get it, and it'll be like another hour at the hospital or so. And then we can go home. It's getting a little more interesting. We're running into a bit of mud, which we're used to on hikes. Except I wasn't planning on going on a hike today, and I'm wearing these that you say, oh wow, they're great, but they've got absolutely zero traction, and they really get slippery on mud. So it's going to be interesting. Okay, well, this is actually the first look at the pond, so hopefully we get better views of it. But still, with all the fall colors and everything up in the trees, it's still a beautiful walk. See the little snake? Isn't it cute?
I've never seen
We've never seen snakes out on all of our hikes. That's awesome that you saw that, Jessie. Back there, on the pond side, I saw I heard something moving, but I didn't see anything. Maybe it's a little garter snake or something. I forget what they're called. Okay, so Jessie wanted to get a picture of this one, and it started going up, and we found that one. But there's also another one up there too. So there's two right in the same area.
Yeah. Never seen snakes on our walks.
No, this is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So I was like a ways down that trail, and I started talking. I realized Jessie wasn't with me. Where was Jessie? Back
Snakes.
At the snakes. I had no idea this got as close to like civilization as it does, as it is. What? I'm not even sure what I'm talking about. Yeah, not sure where now. I'm really gonna have to start and bring some money with me. I have tap on my phone, but it doesn't always work, so I don't use it unless I have my card with me as a backup. But there's a Tim Hortons there. We could have gone for a little drink, maybe stopped at the Dollar Tree or something. Has us out on the road right now. I'm not fond of the road ones. I like to stay right in the bush, but this is London. The fact they had all that wilderness right in a busy area is amazing. Yeah, once again, thank gosh for that app. Jessie just said, you know, why don't you check out the thing? I just assumed, but apparently we went off the trail. We were supposed to take another direction to go in the loop. So we're not supposed to be out here. So back in we go. We have to find the right direction. This is a different entrance. This is the one we just came out of. So, but this is an environmentally significant area, but there's a lot of coyotes here apparently. So I think I saw some coyote scat a while ago. Watch out, Charlie. Mama gotta get through. Okay, let's see if we can find the right trail. So we were way off. Like way off. We've been walking for maybe 5 minutes or so. It wasn't just this, you know, it felt like we went off that particular trail a short while ago. We lost it way back. So we should keep a little better eye on the thing. There's plenty of trails that go through here. We just wanted to do the loop right away around, so we'd end up back at the car, right? So if this little bridge looks familiar, we're back where the snakes were. We must have gone off course around that spot. So we diverted about 10-15 minutes away. So now we have to find the actual spot. Okay, so the snakes were just kind of right over there, down there. And we were walking along this path, and that kind of looked like the main path that way. But actually, we were supposed to go this way. And Jessie had noticed these little tags. One said bridge, one said D, but the other one over there said be happy. So we didn't know what they were, but apparently they're trail signs we just missed. So in the middle of this big pond, isn't it gorgeous? Check out this scenery. Is this not amazing? How lucky am I to experience this? Check this out. It's like a floating dock. Is that not wild?
Pretty cool to be on.
Yeah, that they just have this out here. This is awesome. This view though, it's everything. Oh, that's up. Now, you know, when you look at the video, I'm not sure how this translates because I forget to look when it's actually on YouTube. But when I look at my screen, it doesn't look that bad. But when you look at it in real life, you go, oh my goodness, that's almost straight up. That's a steep incline. So better put my phone away, because I got on shoes that are really slippery and I don't want to fall. And that is the view looking down from the top. Wasn't that bad. So we found multiple signs. There's one there and one there. We don't know which way to go because one sign says go that way and one sign goes that. So we checked the trail map and guess what? We're off the trail. We trusted Charlie. He's usually pretty good about going on the trail. Not today. So we're going to try find it. We literally can't find the trail. It looks like it should be here. Charlie, come here. Charlie has to go over. Charlie's caught on the tree. Okay. So we're bushwhacked. Like,
there's no actual trail here, and it looks like it kind of goes off an edge over there.
oh, that is the edge. Like it.
I don't know where we go, but it says.
Is it along the edge?
I don't know.
Okay, another dilemma. We're kind of where it says the trail should be, but there is no trail. There's a beautiful view. This big drop off.
You know what?
Are we supposed to go down there?
I remember this.
Do you remember this? Uh-oh. I think we're going down, aren't we?
No,
we're not. Okay. Lead the way. So Jessie figured it out. We came here to do this trail in the spring, and it ended up being really hot. And we got to this point, and once again, we couldn't figure it out. I'm glad she has a memory. And we went all the way down there to where that fence is. And then you basically, if you could see this big open field all of there, you basically go in one side here, walk all, and it's probably making you dizzy, I'm doing it too fast, all the way around, and then you come back and go out. We don't have enough time today to do that. I'm due back in the hospital in about an hour or so. So we're gonna have to take an alternate trail and find a way out of here. So I think we're on the same alternate trail as we took last time. The thing with that is when you go down it, it's very steep, but we did that before and it was a really hot day and we had no water with us. And we decided not to do it. We had to go back up. I had flip-flops on. We barely made it back up. It was a really steep, difficult climb.
Like holding on to
we were holding on to like little pieces of branch that would, you know, we'd end up pulling out of the ground. It was pretty scary. So I'm glad Jessie remembered that. So we're going to take another alternate trail and hopefully get out of here in time. And looks like we might have to go to Costco afterwards. Just never looks as pretty on video as it does in person. So Jessie doesn't remember this, but I sort of remember it. I'm not sure what it was because it's quite a big building, but it's obviously abandoned or, I don't know, boarded up and used for storage. Who knows? There seems to be like a lot of vehicles out around here, so I'm wondering if it's used for another purpose. So this is the back of it. It's boarded up really well. Like every single entrance is like that. So there's no getting into it. I'm just curious what it was.
Yeah, there's no signs.
I thought at first maybe a train station or something, but I don't see any train tracks.
There's no tracks, yeah.
And there's big steps going up there, like some grand entrance. No clue.
Yeah.
We gotta figure it out. So we still have quite a ways to go.
And it's getting close to the time.
But I have to be at the hospital. I think the hospital is about 10 minutes away.
About that.
And she told me to be there at 3:30, although my appointment's at 3:45. She was hoping to get me in a little earlier. So, and it's like 5 to 3 now. So we've got maybe 20 minutes tops to get out of here.
Yeah.
I don't know whether we can.
What are these?
I don't know. Well, that's a foundation for something, and that's probably an old chimney.
Yeah, there's several.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. And they all have, well, I don't know whether they're planted, but it always looks like there's gardens in, or maybe they just don't
take care.
Yeah, they don't cut the grass inside there or whatever. Those are really weird. So we went off the trail again.
We take our eyes off the map for a second, and
because there's so many trails, but it's also in the fall with all the leaves, it's hard to tell where the trail is, like which one is most is used the most.
Almost.
But the people, we ran into these people and asked them where they were parked. And they're parked in the lot we are in. And we asked how far, and they said, oh, about 10 minutes. I find with older people, sometimes 10 is actually half an hour. So,
yeah.
Hopefully we can make it out on time and I can get there for at least my appointment time, even if I'm not there early.
Yeah.
Okay, we should be getting close. We've just gotta, it's kind of nice that they have steps, but sometimes I prefer just walking uphill, like Charlie.
Yeah, look at him.
Rather than doing the steps. Steps seem to take more energy. Like I'm not sure, but I think that's the hospital I have to go back to. There's numerous big ones in London and I go to all of them. There's Victoria Hospital, there's University Hospital and St. Joseph's Hospital. Then there's the Cancer Center, and I go to every single one of them. You know, my neurosurgeon is at university and that, so hope I make it there on time. There's all these names here in memory of, and some are just this, I think, Nature London, 150 years. So I think these people must have donated to this long walkway here. So I'm at the hospital. On the way here, I couldn't actually find the entrance to go in, because I usually go into this hospital through the cancer program, which is kind of confined in its own space. It's not kind of, maybe there is a way to get into the regular hospital, but I don't know. And so I just parked here and I walked around. So I want to thank you all for joining us. And I hope you enjoyed just seeing what we do every day, us sharing our lives with you. So until next time, you take care and happy hiking.